What's going on, beautiful people? I'm on my walk. So today I want to talk to you about what successful people have in common. And this is something that a lot of people need to work on. It doesn't matter what era you lived in. It's like if you lived during the era of Norman Vincent Peale, it was the power of positive thinking. If you lived during the time of Anthony Robinson, of course, he's still here. It was all about unlimited power. If you live today, we're talking about law of attraction and thinking positive and focus on what's good. And it's all the same. It's all about focusing on what's positive, what you want to accomplish in life. You don't want to focus on what you don't want in life, which is negative. You want to focus on the things that you want to visualize, what you want to accomplish in life, and you got to be positive about what you're thinking about. If it's from a biblical perspective, you want to walk by faith. You want to hope in the things that you've already visualized that they're going to come to fruition. But it all comes down to the same thing. As you think in your mind and your heart, so are you. If you think positively about yourself, if you think you're one of the greatest people in whatever genre you're in, then you become that. You will eventually become that what you think about most. And the thing of it is that you could come from another country with nothing. You can come broke. You can be raised in the ghetto. It doesn't matter where you are. You can rise above all that, but it starts, all successful people, it starts with the mind and positive thinking, the power of faith, the power of believing that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. That's what it starts with. If you don't have that, I don't care how gifted you are. You can be the most talented person in whatever you're doing. But if you don't believe you can do it, if you're negative about life, if you're constantly looking at the things that aren't working in your life as opposed to the things that you know will work based on the talents and the ability that God gave you, you're not going to accomplish much in life. You have to start with the mindset. You have to start with the power of believing that God is able to bless you in ways that only He can bless you through the gifts and the talents that He's given you, on top of the power that is available to you through your subconscious mind. There's two levels or two areas of your brain that works for you. That is the conscious mind, which only makes up 5 to 10%. You're consciously in control, protecting what goes into your subconscious. But in a lot of cases, the subconscious mind, which controls about 99.5% of all the stuff that you do automatically, you have to reprogram that. And that's why that's why Paul writes in Romans chapter 12 too, there has to be a transformation of your mind based on the fact that you've allowed so much stuff in your brain. And a lot of times when you're little, it wasn't up to you. It's like somebody said you weren't going to amount to nothing, or you couldn't do this, or you can't do that. You have to program your mind to say that I can do all things through Him and through my subconscious that surpasses all understanding. You've got to think like that. You've got to believe that, or else it's just not going to happen. It's like when back in the day, when I used to box back in the 70s. When I got in the ring, most of the time the guys that I was fighting, they were pretty good guys. But in my mind, I had to visualize myself beating them. I had to visualize myself hitting them with a left, coming back with a hook, coming up with I had to think through that. I had to strategize how that was going to work and believe that I could do it. And I did it. And that's why we can't really get on people like Muhammad Ali, who says, I am the greatest, I am the great. Ultimately, because he believed that, he was one of the greatest. When it comes to football players or basketball players, you have to believe that you are great at what you do in order to accomplish the things that you're going to accomplish. If you're a business person, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're an entrepreneur, what it is, you have to believe that you can accomplish that and believe that it can come to fruition whenever time that you've set for it. May be a little bit later, but even if you fail, you're not failing if you continue to go to grow and learn and keep going on what you want to accomplish. But again, it starts with the same thing, guys. And they'll end with that. It starts with, you have to believe from a positive perspective that it's going to happen, no matter how you do it. You can do it with affirmations, believing that you can do it. I am great. I am the best. I am successful. I am abundant. You can do it that way. as well as visualize it, see it in the morning time, see it before you go to bed. Meditate, breathing, making sure that you're staying in the present moment, focusing on the present, but also believing that you already have accomplished what you're hoping for in the future. These are things that successful people do as a routine, and generally it's what they do at the beginning of the day. And I'm just encouraging you to consider thinking like that. Doesn't matter what your situation is. I want you to begin to think on the positive instead of the negative, and watch the magic happen. Watch it happen. So anyway, I'm going to stop there. I can keep on with this, but guys, I hope wherever you are, you're having a blessed day. Stay positive, stay focused, no matter what's going on. Make a difference in the world. And as always, walk with the King. Be a blessing. Peace.